Hey everybody, it's Mike, aka That Reseller Guy, coming to you with another video on a Monday morning. Yeah, we got a lot of sales to talk about, some other things, a little bit of this and that, and some of those. So let's get going. Okay, sales were pretty busy for me this past weekend, and there's a big reason why. You see this big stack of boxes of cards that I hide behind my chair? Look at that. It looks nice and clean behind me when I can hide that big stack. Actually, I eliminated a couple boxes from there. I bought up and I paid up and I bought me a high-speed scanner that you see back over here, this Rico scanner. It's not just made for cards, but it's one of the most highly recommended scanners for cards, high speed. I spent $900 plus tax and stuff to get that to me. So it's an expensive item, an expensive investment in my business. But I think it's something that I needed to do. I briefly talked about it over the last couple of weeks with all these cards I've been buying, kind of getting into more card sales. I've been buying a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I spent a lot of time this weekend getting it set up, watching some videos. I found a great channel and found a way to get it all set up and everything. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit more about that scanner and some of the cards over my That Card Guide channel. I don't know if it'll be later today. It'll probably be tomorrow or Wednesday before I can get that video out because I got a lot of stuff to do on Monday, and I'm making this video after 10 o'clock already. I'm getting a very late start. So I'm going to show you what sold, and yeah, I think there's like 20 some odd items for about $900. One of them was a really good card sale. When I get to the card part, because you're going to start seeing a lot more cards. So a lot of my what sold, or at least half of my what sold, may be over on my That Card Guide channel, because you can see I sold a pretty good stack of single cards plus a few other lots. So yeah, sales. I'm going to show you the consignment items that I sold first. Most of you know that I've been doing a lot of consignment items with a friend of mine. We split the net proceeds, yada, yada, yada. You've heard it before. So a couple sales of his. I sold these game-used football gloves signed by a Buffalo Bills player. Go Bills. This is Greg Rousseau. He signed it there and there on the gloves. Sold these for $60 plus shipping. So he and I will split the net proceeds from that $60 sale. These sold actually probably within an hour or two of listing. So we probably could have got a little more, but I listed them at what price he told me to. And yeah, so they sold. Also sold 2 bats. Main things that I've been consigning with are autographed baseballs, a player used, sometimes autographed bats, and just other miscellaneous things that he gives me. But because I have so many of his bats out in my garage and kind of taking up some of my storage area, I told him that I would run them until the All-Star break, which is coming up for baseball here. But I said, what I'm going to do now is run a special with him through the end of July. We're going to do 20% off whatever bats are left, and whatever bats are still here at the end of July, he's taking them out of here. Some of them have been here for over a year now. They haven't sold any. I just don't want. Bats take up a lot of room to store, and I think I looked and I have like 50 some of his bats still listed. After I started the sale, 2 bats got offers right away. So first up here, we got Scott McKeon, I think it is. You'll see in the listing. No idea who this player is. Supposedly he's out of baseball now, but it's an autographed bat of his. Kind of a cool one here with the signature etched into the bat barrel there, autographed. This is a Birdman bat. They got this crazy logo, this crazy Birdman logo, and it also has like the Birdman knob decal. So it's kind of a cool bat. Sold for $30 plus shipping. And I've shown you before, but I'll show it again. I bought a bunch of these mailing tubes to ship them in. The bats pretty much fit in here perfectly. So it makes it quick and easy to ship bats. The tubes cost $2 to $2.50, so they're not super cheap, but just the ease of having those tubes makes it worth it. So yeah, that's bat number 1. Bat number 2 is back here, and I got this one in a little sleeve. I'll sleeve up that other one too. But this is Sean Bouchard. Again, I don't usually know these players. Most of them are usually minor league players and guys that never really made it to the majors. But this one's kind of cool because it's signed in this blue paint pen right there. Oh, there's a good picture of it right there. And he told me that this guy just got called up to the majors recently. So that's probably why there was some interest in this. Now, I think we had the bat at like $45 or somewhere in there. The guy sent me an offer for $30. My friend thought that was a little bit too low, so we counted back at $40, and then the other guy counted back at $32. I went ahead and took the sale, even though my friend said he didn't want to sell that cheap. Bobby, sorry, I sold the bat for $32. It's worth it. I mean, in the end, we both end up netting like $3.50 less than if we sold it for $40. So for that $3, it's not worth not selling the item. So that's why I went ahead and sold it, even against his recommendation. He'd rather have the little bit of money. So yeah, sold 3 consignment items. That was pretty good. I did sell one other bat. This bat has been another one of those items that's been in my inventory for quite a long time. When I first got into reselling bats, because I didn't really look at bats a whole lot, I was grabbing anything that was like $20 and up. If I could buy it for like $3 and sell it for $20, I thought that was a good deal. Well, it is if they sell quickly, but this bat, most people aren't buying $20 Little League bats or that type on eBay. I probably should have taken it to like Play Again Sports, but I haven't. Babbling on a lot about this bat. Yeah, it's been in the store for a long time. Happy to get a $20 offer. So $20 plus shipping for this bat. And you can see right back here, I took one of these tubes and I just cut it down a few extra inches to fit this bat because it's a little bit shorter. It's a youth bat. Happy to get 3 bats out of here in one weekend. That's probably a record. All right, some more stuff back here. Another taller item, cool rocket. For some reason, over a stretch of about 2 months, I found like 5 different of these Estes rockets. This one in particular, I think, is no longer being made because this is fairly expensive. It's called the Vagabond. You can see that right across the front there, Vagabond. And now I sent out an offer for this because, again, this is another item that's been in my store for quite a while. And I gave a 15% off discount. So it sold for, wait for the drum roll, $50.99. So I had it at $60 and it sold for $50. Yeah, this is a $50 rocket. Most of the other ones that I have are like half the length. So this is a pretty good one. It's probably like 2 feet long. What does it say in here? 20. Oh, I can't read without my glasses. 35 inches once it's all put together. So it's a pretty big rocket. Next items that sold, they're down here. When we were on vacation, when we were up in Prescott last week, I think I talked about that before we went, but I haven't done a video since I've been back. At least I don't think I have. It's been a blur. I found a few things while thrifting up there, and these were one of them, or these were 2 of them at the same store. These Brother toner cartridges. This one's blue, cyan as they call it in the printing world. In the store, they were marked $8.49. Of course, again, every time I say a price, just assume that I got 20% off the listed price. Sold for $59.99 free shipping. Now, when I'm shipping these toner cartridges, I'm just shipping them just like this. I'm not double boxing it. I'm going to put a little tape over here just so that it doesn't open up. And then I'm going to put the shipping label right here. I put that in the description. And yeah, because I'm doing free shipping on those, cheapest route is what it's going to go. No extra boxing, no extra shipping. The second one here, this one's kind of been a headache. This is the yellow version. This one sold probably within 1 minute of me listing it the other day. And the buyer's name was like Cash for Toner, I believe is what it was. He bought it so quick, I didn't even have my pictures uploaded for it yet. I just have like a stock picture coming soon type picture. So he didn't pay at all through the whole weekend, messaged me this morning and said, can I see some pictures? I sent him pictures. This one, the flap is coming loose a little bit. It's not all the way torn, but you can see there's a little bit of it still there attached. So he didn't want it. Canceled the order. I hit relist. Within 30 seconds, that same buyer bought it again. So I canceled it again, sent him a message. I said, hey, I don't know, you have an auto buy program or bot set up, but it keeps buying these. Stop it. He replied back and said that they wouldn't buy it again. So we'll see what happens. I haven't relisted it yet. I'm going to relist it here shortly, and they better not buy it again. Otherwise, I'm going to put them on my banned list. They're just out of principle and annoying me a bunch. All right, what else sold? Things back here. Sold a lot of 5 Lego base plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see we got some of these like brighter green and darker green. Official Lego product, not the offshoot ones. You can go on to like Temu or some of those sort of Chinese products and buy some bootleg ones for pretty cheap. A lot of 4 plus shipping was like $21.99, so $22 plus shipping. So 5 of them, you're getting like $4 plus $4.50 per plate. I think I paid $1 a piece for those, so makes it worth it to do that. 2 more non-card items. We got another big bulk lot of comic books. Right here, they're all bagged and boarded. Legion of Superheroes, there's 30 of them. Sold a few lots like this recently. These were ones that were out at my booth. After a couple of years of being out there, they didn't sell. And so I just bundled them up and put them out on eBay. And I think I got 30? I think it's $30. I think I got $1 per comic plus shipping on those. Last non-card sale, I got to look again just to make sure. This was actually a purchase off of shopgoodwill.com. A few months back, I was doing some experimentation on Shop Goodwill, looking for some items, and I did buy quite a few things off there because there is a local pickup that you can do up in Phoenix, and it's probably about 10-15 minutes away from where my booth is, so I can stop there on my way out to my booth. So it doesn't make it too bad. That way you don't have to pay the shipping cost, because that's the biggest part of Shop Goodwill where they get you, is on the shipping. So this was just in one of the bulk lots that I got. They had a bunch of these cycling shoes. They were Nike branded, and it sold for $29.99. I think I paid like $12, so I didn't make a lot of money on it, but I did make a little bit. Probably took like less than 6 months to sell. We'll say less than 6 months. It could have been 3, it could have been 6. I don't remember how long ago it was that I was looking on Shop Goodwill. So that was all the thrifted type stuff. Now, again, I still do have a bunch of these single cards, but I do have a bulk lot back here that one person bought. Many of you know I've been buying a bunch of cards from my local thrift store. They've been having tons of cards. I went there this morning. They didn't have any new stuff out. Last week, they had a bunch. Last week, I bought some good boxes. So one person bought 2 different lots for me. They bought this stack here. These are all like little mini cards. They're like tobacco card size. Let's see. Let me find a regular size card so you can compare. That's regular size, and then we got the mini cards or tobacco size cards. A couple different companies put out these mini size cards. I'm not a big fan. They're harder to handle. They don't fit in all the card holders the right way, so I try to just bulk sell them when I can. So they bought all these. I think it was like 100 and some, 180, I don't know what it was, for $40. I think it was $40 for that lot. They bought these 2 lots together. So they bought that lot, and then they bought a big lot of Ronald Acuna Jr. from the Atlanta Braves, as you saw in the other cards. So big stack there. I think there's 100, 110, something like that. $12.99, so like 12 cents a card on the Acunas. Let's look. Oh, I want to show one other item that I sold last week. That was pretty cool. I bought a bunch of old Varney trains. I bought 3 Varney train sets. Those haven't sold yet. I've been actually surprised that those haven't sold. This one particular engine I bought as well. It was loose. It's really heavy, like cast iron. Really cool. And I think I had it at $100 and it sold for $85. So the pop-up might show $100, but I sold it for $85. That was a pretty good sale. Okay, so we're going to get into the cards next, and then we'll wrap the video. But I'm going to turn the camera around so we have a close-up view, because whenever I hold up the cards like this, it always gets a lot of glare. So hopefully if I can do it in front of the camera, it'll be a little better. I'll throw a few pop-ups in there of some of the cards. I'm not going to do it for everyone, because you're going to start seeing a lot more cards on here, and some of them are $2 and $3, and I don't want to do 30 pop-ups for these cards for $3 cards. I'll show you the pop-ups of the nicer ones. So let's go ahead and flip around and do that. All right, here we are with the stack of cards. Like I said, I sold quite a few individual cards. Most of these are going to go out eBay standard envelope, but there's a few of them that sold for more that will go out in a bubble mailer. So first up, we got Joey Votto. This is a purple refractor card. You see that nice purple refractor. Even going over here, I still get a lot of glare, but try to hold them at the right angle so you can see them. Yeah, Joey Votto, purple refractor from, I don't know, 2013, something like that. That sold for $4.99 plus shipping. Dalton Pompey, blue refractor. This one is serial numbered right there out of 150. You see it sold for, I think, $2.49, $2.50. Tim Raines rookie, 1981 Donruss. I think this was $1.99. All right, a little bit better one. This is a gold refractor. Deuce McAllister, 2005 finest gold refractor. Gold refractors are very popular. Getting more and more expensive to get these. It is serial numbered on the back, numbered out of 49, number 2 of 49. That sold for $20, $19.99 plus shipping. This next one was the big one. This one was actually worth a lot more than I expected. This is a Sean Taylor, right there, Sean Taylor rookie card, Washington Redskins gold refractor, and it's numbered 46 of 49. I did the research and was blown away. This card sold for $200. And I had somebody contact me right after the person bought it, and they said, hey, if that person doesn't pay, I'm interested. So there was a lot of demand for this card. It literally sold within minutes of me listing it. So I got $200 for that. That definitely helped the weekend sales. Julius Peppers, this is a gold refractor card. It's hard to see from this angle without the proper lighting, but yeah, this is a gold refractor as well. Sold for $3 plus shipping. Sold the vintage cards. Joe Nuxhall, 1955 Bowman, I believe this is. It's got some corner problems. It's hard to see in the glare and the sleeve and all that. Sold for $2 plus shipping. All right, this is another one that blew me away what it was worth. This is a World Leaders cards, one of those mini cards from Topps Allen and Ginter. It is Lee. I'm not going to pronounce it. Oh, the glare. Where is it? Lee Hsien Loong from Singapore. Again, I'm sure I hacked his name. For some reason, this card sells for $40. This is what it sold for. It sold for $40, and it sold within minutes of me listing. This is actually going to a shipping hub here in Arizona called Ship My Cards, and they are a hub where international buyers, can buy them, save up until they get a bunch of cards, and then get it shipped over to their country at a discount. So I assume this is probably going to Singapore. Someone there. Maybe this World Leader is very popular over there. I don't know if anybody knows why. They can put it down in the comments. But yeah, that card sold for $40. Was really blown away by that. Next, we got a Roger Clemens. This is an artist proof card. It's got the artist proof logo right there. Sold for $7.99. $7.99 plus shipping. Cal Ripken, 2005 Flair. And it was, this one here is serial numbered out of $6.99 on the back. 188 of $6.99. Had it at my store for $20, gave a 10% off, sold for $17.99. Next up, we got a rookie card, 1976 Willie Randolph rookie card. This one is actually pretty nice. I may have sold this one a couple bucks too cheap, not a big deal. Sold for, I think, $2.99 plus shipping for Willie Randolph. This one sold for a little bit more. Mark Fidrich, 1977 Topps, nicknamed the Bird. Cool card, 1977. Again, another one that was in pretty nice shape, sold for $4.99 plus shipping. This one I just picked up the other day, got it listed, and it sold pretty quick. Roy Halladay, Donruss Timelines, I think it is. Yeah, 2004 Timelines, serial numbered on the back. Number 2 of 25. That one sold for, it was like $5 or $6. I don't remember exactly. I think maybe $5.99, $6.99, $7.99, somewhere in there, plus shipping. We'll see if I put it in the pop-up. Another good sale on this one, Peyton Manning Upper Deck Portraits from 2005. This is the platinum version, numbered out of 30. They had a few different versions. This was, I think, the lowest numbered out of 30. That one sold for $15 plus shipping. And the last one just sold this morning. Get this card. This is a dual card with Frank Gore and Alex Smith. This is from 2005. They were both rookies that year with the 49ers. This is an emerald version of it, and it's serial number, I tried to get it right there, out of 150. 136 of 150. Try to get that one. It's the checklist card, so it's not a high demand one of the two of them, and this sold for $5 plus shipping. So that's it. A lot of cool card sales. These ship out nice, quick, and easy, and happy to get selling a lot of cards. All right, I hope you enjoyed today's sales. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I don't know, hopefully you'll learn something, or maybe at least giggle or laugh once. But again, if you want to learn more about this printer and why I spent $900 and some on that printer, you'll watch it on that card guy once I get that video out. But that's it. I hope you all have a great week. You had a great weekend. School starting this week, so it's going to be kind of a messed up week with my daughter going back to school starting Wednesday. I'm sure some of you around the country still have plenty of summer left, but for here in Arizona, where we are, it's called year-round school. So they only get like maybe 2-ish months of a summer before they go back to school. So that starts up, and that messes up my schedule all the time because sometimes I have to run her around as well. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.